right. So, Shamik, we talked about the free living program, the fake, obviously, free living program, because there's nothing free about it. If you living in a house, you have to get a job and give your checks to Yada or whoever the treasurer is, which one of the concubines is going to be taking the money. So, obviously, that's a whole entire joke. Now, I've been seeing posts about how Yada has a new website, Yada Cellular Rejuvenation. Do you know any details on this?
Well, not what I would say that I do know about it is that he did start another website because he tried getting the other domain started, and that was particular. I received emails in reference to that, but Yada, I said to myself, Yada, well, I did post it as well. Yada, buy another domain. Buy another domain. So he got his domain started and got his website back up running.
Okay.
There's so many things that's going on because I could say this, that they're watching his sales and everything like that because he left the astronomical amount of money that's owed to PayPal. PayPal allows people to get loans. And Yada owes PayPal like over $20,000 for some type of capital something loan that he took from them.
Wow.
He also, and with all the claims and everything that's being filed. So it's a lot of money that could also turn into criminal charges because PayPal, they've been calling as well. They feel as if it's criminal intent because the PayPal apparently only needs an email address, and that's what they based it off of. And when Yada actually opened his PayPal account, it was underneath his birth name. So he tried to switch it up a bit. You see, and open up something else underneath.
Oh, he pulling a Brother Polite, because you know Brother Polite doing the same thing, scamming under a different name. He changed one of the letters in his last name, and he's taking people money, and they trying to find their money, and he's like doing it under a whole nother name. Oh, so they been hanging hard.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. What I do know is that Yada was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because one of Yada's little friends in VA keep hitting Yada up because apparently Polite got him out of $70,000 from some inheritance that his girlfriend had received. So Yada kept saying that he didn't want to be in the middle of it because, he just didn't want to. So dude wanted him to give Polite's address and everything like that since Yada was out.
It's getting to be annoying.
Yeah, it's getting to be annoying, and a lot of people say, oh, watch what and I could care less what people say. Their opinions of me, because here it is. Those are just fans who's just watching them on the internet. So therefore, when it comes to their money, anything like that or whatever else, so they have the proper information to prosecute or do whatever they have to do, go after him, because of how many, what did they say? I want to be correct when I say this. So it becomes a breach in criminal intent when X amount of payments have been made. So PayPal is feeling it because the loan hadn't been open that long. So therefore, it turns into criminal intent when you get this amount of money and you don't pay. You pay like pennies on the dollars back.
Okay.
So like the intent was to defraud them all along. So
okay.
That's between PayPal. Yeah.
Right.
So,
now,
all of that's gonna come out the play, but how about
just do the right thing.
Other things in the work as well. Exactly. He had some other things in the work as well. He started a nonprofit.
Yeah, because I'm nosy, girl. You know me. I pulled up all the information. I found the information about this nonprofit. And what it says on the paperwork for this nonprofit, Shameen, because I'm nosy and I dig stuff up. It says that this is a nonprofit for religious reasons. How could you be? Yeah. How could this be religious? What is happening here?
So what's happening is anyone that has a nonprofit or even started it is, what is it, the Yadadeen Light or something? I can't even begin. Let me. Miss Lauren.
Yes.
I need you to pay off the George's website. I need to.
Girl, I'm nosy. And listen, I'm doing this because I had questions. I was asking you to your face on your Facebook, and you blocked me. You deleted my comment, and you blocked me. So I'm nosy, and I want to know what's going on. I'm a reporter. I'm here for my people. So.
Let me be mindful of what I say.
Yeah.
He's never paid taxes, but with nonprofits, you're taxed at a lower bracket, and a lot of things that you purchase are also tax exempt.
So okay.
Right. So he wanted to be put in a lower tax bracket, and so now he has to list it because a lot of people do know churches, they're like tax exempt, is very tax exempt.
Right.
They're a very low bracket even with the government. So that's how it comes with the Yadadeen Nation of Light.
Oh, that's why it's listed as religious, because we don't really want to pay that much taxes. Okay.
Right, because he could have easily started it just as another LLC as he did with Yada Awakening with the website. But no, he felt that this would have been an easier way. So now when he starts his Yada Dean Nation of Life, that comes in with the free sisters living program, because of course he's making it seem like with this amount of money that he's going to get from these females that's going to be living in the house and working, that he's going to actually have them come in there. He can get cars that, write-offs and different things like that. He even said he's going to have the Yada Dean subway.
Not a Yada Dean. And who did that website? Who did the Yada Awakening website, Shamik? Did you have parts in that?
I had no parts of that.
Oh, because that shit is tacky and ugly as fuck. I'm not trying to be a hater, but that shit is tacky. It don't look like something you would want to buy no products off of. And I saw the clay mask he talking about on the website, the new website. Didn't you say it's just some regular clay that they done packaged up differently?
No, what I would say is that clay, he sold that clay before on his other side. I noticed the prices he kept his full body detox. Of course, he changed the wording a little bit. The highest detox is still $250. But as far as even the bentonite clay, that clay, and you see the price on the clay is like $4 or something like that for a bag.
Yeah.
Which is, you would get a pound for that cost. But you're selling 4-ounce jars for what? What is the cost on the website? I'm not even certain, but I know it was higher because previously he sold it for like $40 or something, which was still a big markup when you're getting it for something a pound.
Yeah.
How much quantity that you purchase.
Wow.
Yeah, so
wow.
This clay is like, I think it's listed maybe $100. I'm not certain, $100 or $80 or something like that. With the clay, and for those who want the recipe, you go on the website and you just get the clay, and you can go to Star West Botanicals. It's even on my page as well, Shamik Yada, Shamik Yada, and you'll see the receipt. And you can go, and people don't come asking me, and where do I order from? It's on there. See, that's how he gets you. You keep asking the same questions that the answer was already given to.
Do your research.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So the clay, you just add a little water to it and just smear the clay on your face. That's it.
This new nonprofit, are you listed on any of the paperwork? Because remember, you're legally married to this man, and all business ventures should be done, legally.
No, I'm not on that. I recall him calling LegalZoom to try to get it set up and everything. Sorry about that. To try to get everything set up. But no, I'm definitely not listed on that because, as he always stated, I was never part of the Yada Dean Nation. Because when I didn't agree, when he was telling me about the sisterhood, the free women living program, and when I told him about who's going to give him their check in 2018, his thoughts, again, he came at me and said, that's why you're not part of my nation. I don't want to be part of your nation.
I don't know why you want to be a part of them bottom feeders.
Foolishness. Exactly. Okay, he had it all the way messed up. And with him saying that, he said, you are so funny, Lauren. With him saying that, I said to him, I don't want to be a part of anything. I'm good. But no, ultimately, he ended up putting another brother that follows him or whatever, named Jeffrey, and Asia on it.
Oh, okay.
She's the first lady now, and Brother Jeffrey, as he said, Brother Jeffrey.
Right.
And it's so funny how he takes claim of everything. Like, Jeffrey lives in Florida, and he's followed Yada for some time, and he's another weak little boy with daddy issues and calls Yada. Even in one post he made, my dad. Come on, Jeffrey, get it together. I know your mother's real upset with you calling that man your dad.
No, he is not out there calling Yada his dad.
Yeah, but then he said that his big bro and this and that, we winning. Yada, we have built a fencing. Why are you taking claim for Jeffrey's business? Jeffrey started his own fencing business with his own money, his own skills.
Right.
He's not out there building any damn fences. So why are you taking claim for Jeffrey's building? For Jeffrey's business, just to try to,
Yeah.
Stop dick riding. Give people their own space. See, that's that control thing. That's that narcissist.
Yeah.
He started his own, but the young brother's too young to even realize it, and he's just so glad to be winning. He's winning. He's part of the Yada Dean Nation.
Oh, the Yada Dean Nation that everybody's so mad about not being in. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, because just watch them because they're winning.
Oh yeah, cornballs. But Shamik, as a woman though, I just want to know, because I know the listeners want to know, and I know they're going to be questioning this. How do you feel that, you're the legal wife on paper, you have that big rock, that beautiful ring that was given to you by Yada. What is it Like, how do you feel about this girl Asia being on paperwork? Like, they're not even legally married. How could she be on paperwork? Do you feel your heart is broken about that, or how do you feel?
No, I don't feel that my heart is broken, Miss Laura.
Yeah.
No, it's not broken because her name is on a non-profit that's not fully up. I mean, because her name is on a non-profit.
Right.
What are they doing? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yada doesn't define you. That's the difference. That's the difference. And Yada know that he doesn't define me. He defines them. He's making it feel important. I'm gonna put your name. I want to put my name. Put your name on a non-profit and do what with it? You know what I'm saying? What are you getting me into? I don't feel heartbroken about that. They should feel heartbroken when I say that, because what are you getting me into?
Yeah.
Is putting money in my pocket? No, we're sitting here building a cult together. They should be really upset. We should be disappointed with themselves.
Yes, yes. You're exactly right about that.
That's a cult life. Good.
Yep. Okay, yeah, because I just wanted to make that clear, because people probably like, oh, damn, that's why she's salty, because she ain't on no paperwork. Don't nobody want to be on that raggedy paperwork for that fake program or fake whatever non-profit that y'all doing. Y'all some frauds out here doing.
No, her name can stay on the paperwork. They can be part of the tax debt and everything else. Like I said, all this that everybody's screaming. I hope they got their free Yada posters ready and all this lip, all this lip service and everything. And all these posters.
Come on in, Yada. We're waiting for you.
Right, he's not America's Most Wanted. Like, get this nonsense behind you. You sitting in the house looking crazy, stretched out shirts, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Everybody just sitting there looking crazy. Come on, get it together. Right, I mean, he's not going to go away. Here I go, you're not got to just be old. Well, he's not going to go away forever, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep the pressure. You're going to pay for everything that you've done. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
It can't be made up. There's witnesses. There's everything. You're going to pay for what you've done. I know they can't keep you forever, but guess what? It's so that you were made uncomfortable just as I was made uncomfortable.
Exactly. And I want you to feel how I felt. And it's not about spite. It's not about nothing. But at the end of the day, I'm so tired of women being hurt, and women, at the end of the day, all they have is tears and a pillow. The man done did everything, moved on. The man done did all this happy stuff, and at the end of the day, all the woman has is the tears that she cried out in her pillow, all the hard work and money that she put into the relationship, and she has to be hurt about that. So no, people need to start taking responsibility for their actions. So yes, Shami, with that said now, I know I told you I'm very nosy. I pulled up this information, and I actually found the PTO that Aja had put out against you. Now, in the paperwork, there's some very interesting things. Would you like to expand on that?
Yes, I'll expand on that. Miss Lauren, you came ready today.
Came to play. Hardcore.
No, you was not playing good in the sandbox, so I'm calling sand in my eyes. So I couldn't really speak on it much when you and I last spoke, when we did the interview.
Right.
So what happened? The authorities have been contacting Yada in reference, because I filed a temporary protective order when the warrants as well went out against him. The temporary protective order, so they called from the sheriff's office and calling him. He proceeds to tell them, oh, he's going to be out of the country, and he's out of the country, and, all the things that they mentioned that he said to them, that he's going to be out of the country, so he can't get served with it.
Okay.
So, and during that time, a warrant was issued as well. Next, so a few days later, I'm thinking that they came here looking for him. I'm getting served with paperwork. They said, no, we have paperwork for you.
Oh, really?
They originally came here to serve him. So yes, I'm getting the TPO served on me with the court date.
Yeah.
So, okay, what's this about? So he gave Asia my information to go apply for a TPO against me, and there you see the details of the TPO and the dates that's listed. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm gonna read here, and I'm gonna post just the writing part of it, what she wrote. She says that you were threatening her and her daughter, and you threatened to murder.
That's what she put in her TPO, and the date, I think she said April 1st. There was a few flaws in that. Yes, when I didn't find out, Asia still was in Ecuador April 1st. Yada was over here having birthday parties March 30th. I hadn't even seen a text from Asia on that date. After that, I found out I remember the date so well, April 14th, because it was 2 weeks before a birthday party. So at that point, I cussed Asia from head to toe, this, that, and everything else. If I could take it back, yes, I would, because honestly, she didn't do anything to me. I cussed her out for dear life.
Right.
So
as you should, as the wife, the real wife.
Exactly. And they, you know, I'm not saying I'm the baddest chick or anything like that, but y'all already know. Y'all know how I get down. It would not have been fair. It was not going to be fair, and that's why y'all had to sneak me as far as abusing me. And what that, and I say that I felt he did it out of retaliation. So I hired an attorney was present and everything like that. These clowns didn't show the court. But it's funny when you take out these PPOs. So what they didn't know, when you take out these PPOs, right, you're so afraid for your life, you don't show up.
Right.
But guess what? You're sworn in. So I wonder if Shanique was petty and went back and filed something against you for the simple fact that now this is turning into harassment, and you get the sworn statement with the court stating that these were facts, and clearly they weren't facts because they've already looked it up. I have a very thorough attorney. Whereas April 1st, you still was in Ecuador. There's been no contact then. Even when you got back in the States, I was not in contact with you. What am I going to contact you for when you're in the States for? To still ask you the same question? I mean, what are we going to talk about?
Wow.
So, yeah, that was now. They saw the BS, so she might want to check her own self and see what's going on with herself at this
point. You so scared for your life and you don't show up for court to get this thing solidified? Girl, sit down somewhere. And you're about to make yourself a mother to another child on this earth, girl. Good night. Goodbye.
No, she's about to make herself a damn wanted person as well. That's what you're about to do. You're taking out fake sworn statement with these ridiculous dates when everything's been proven. This attorney had to get paid a decent amount of money, and he did his leg work because here it is. Yada does stuff like this. You know, what type of work that I do. This cannot. I didn't even want. It wasn't a warrant or anything, but I still didn't even want that attached to my name.
Right. Wow.
It's all retaliation. It's all in retaliation. So
they're super corny for that. Like,
I guess what? At the end of the day, Yada's still wanted. That nothing's going to change. He's still wanted, booby. He's still wanted.
While you sitting there rubbing belly, and that's your king. Girl, goodbye. I'm over them, girl. I'm so tired of saying it. They just make me sick to my stomach. Like, as women, they just make me sick. For her and her daughter.
At that point, even with her filing this PPO, you want to know something? My anger still was not directed towards him. Everything that I feel or anything is directed towards him. You want to know why? Because you're putting her up to do this.
Right.
It's honestly still not towards her. Is she going to sit back and think of this? Is she going to know how to spell my name? Is she going to know my address? No, you're putting her up to do it.
Yeah.
So I feel no way with her.
Yeah.
Am I irritated? I was irritated, but I'm just like, shit, I don't know. We've all been a fool for a man before. They tell us to do something. So I'm not, again, my ex is I'm annoyed with her. But yeah, she's a 23-year-old girl. I have a son almost on age with her.
Yeah.
You know, that's the disturbing part.
Yeah. That's very disturbing, Yada. Like, it almost make you think, like, dang, you looking at,
Let me tell you, it really does. When I said that it makes me think, it really makes me think.
Yeah.
So I beat myself up about that a lot.
No.
Again, I'm never going to play victim to any circumstances. I'm always going to be a victim. There's never a victim.
Yeah. Good. You're a survivor, girl. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we talked about the PTO. We talked about, of course, some disturbing things were said. Now, I do feel like that, Shamique. I feel like he's putting her up to this because he knows that you know the truth. He knows that what you could damage this you could tear this whole shit up. So I think he's trying to shut you up by doing that.
He is, and that's what he and as he always says, you can't break what you didn't build. No, I didn't build you. I didn't birth that asshole. I didn't birth that loser. And I'm gonna say all these things because that's what he is.
Yeah.
This type of behavior is not that of a man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're indirectly responding to Facebook stuff. Like, stick to the fruits by telling people what to eat, but indirectly always responding to stuff and looking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
This is just, I know too much.
Right.
And it's sad to say, one of those people that you would need to shut up, like fake it. On the street level, it's like one of those people. He probably, I could just snatch her tongue out her mouth.
Yep.
Honestly speaking.
Wow. Now, Shamique, I know that we talked about how Yada, I think he's doing this as a control measure, but could you imagine, you've experienced the physical abuse of this, and I do want to go into that now. I know it's a little bit tough to talk about, but I believe that women really need to hear this. So, if he would go to the extreme of sending his pregnant side piece to put a PTO on his real wife on paper, How bad did it get? We saw the picture of him with your head split open. How did that happen, Shamice? And I want you to tell people about the first time he's ever put his hands on you, and if it's been more than once. And I just want you to be as truthful and as honest about this and as open about this as you can, because I believe that this can help a lot of women to know this story of abuse.
Yeah, so this is a difficult subject, but what I will say is that was, let me think, as far as my head.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, and I shouldn't say of course, but I've already seen it escalating where we've had arguments and different things like that, or,
yeah.
I almost got to hit, how can I say this? How he would lash out, and I knew, and it's not his first time doing this, because from what I've been told, even from his mother, he destroyed his house. He destroyed his mother's house as well. Just tantrums, just tantrums.
Spoiled bratness, if you can't get your way.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. So with that being said, on that particular day, we had an argument. Mm-hmm. I can't even remember how the argument started. And I'll ask myself, is that something I try to block out? But no, it's not, because I can remember everything.
Yeah.
But we've had so many arguments. Right. On this particular day, we had an argument, and at this point, he's acting like a little kid. Give me my shoes back, talking about shoes that he bought me. Like, whatever. And now he's gathering stuff out of the closet. I'll cut him up. I'm like, whatever. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't like my whatever attitude. Because at this point, I already see that you're out of control. Yeah. So now I'm going to step back. I'm not going to continue the argument with you, because right now it's just a no-win situation. Nobody's getting their point across.
Oh, so, wow.
At that point, I turned to walk away. So he still doesn't, at that point, I wasn't up in his face. I wasn't threatening him. I wasn't, bodily harm, nothing. Wow. At that point, I turned to walk away. And we was out of the same area. So he was in the room, and at this point, I'm in the hallway, in the sitting area upstairs, in the hallway, walking. I was getting ready to go downstairs, but as I turned to go downstairs, all of a sudden, I just felt a thump in the back of my head. Mm. At that point, I can't even say that it hurt at that point, but when I felt the thump, it knocked me off of my feet. At that point, I fell down. So my daughter is just looking. And she's like, Mom, are you okay? So.
Wait, no, Shami. Pause, girl, rewind, because I got to get this clear. He did not throw a barbell at the back of your head with your 14-year-old daughter standing there.
At that point, when she heard me fall, she came out.
Okay, but still, just the fact that she was in the house when it happened. So she was in the house.
At that point, she saw the barbell sitting next to me, so she knew what had happened.
Okay.
Exactly. So now I'm feeling something warm running down my neck, and it was almost like a horror scene to me, because these are all the things you hear, that you see people do.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I'm feeling warm running down the back of my neck, so I touched my hair, I had my hair braided. I touched the back of my neck, and all of a sudden, my hand is full with blood. So my daughter said, oh, she's panicking. So at that point, it's okay, Key. It's okay. So I'm getting up to walk away. So I went and I cleaned my hands. I got a towel and started trying to see, like, how deep is this? I really don't think that I actually processed what just took place.
Right.
Because I honestly, at first it didn't hurt. At first it honestly didn't hurt. I'm just sitting there and just like, okay, I'm having several conversations with myself, asking, did this just really happen?
Yeah.
What's going on? It knocked the wind out of me, because it instantly knocked me off of my feet. So to speak the story up some, ultimately, I went and washed my hair out. It couldn't control the bleeding. It ended up with staples in the back of my head.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, the house got destroyed. Yada got arrested. Another incident with this Asia thing, he picked up a lamp and chopped me with a lamp in front of my daughter.
Wait a minute. A lamp, like a standing lamp?
A standing lamp.
Okay.
Standing lamp.
Oh, wow. This is Yada, y'all. This is Mr. Most High. Praises to the Most High. Queen, king. Just a reminder, girl. Okay, so he hit you with the lamp in front of your daughter. Now, what was this about?
We got into an argument. Here, there's another argument. this was in reference to when he was doing the Miami trip, when right when all of this came to a head. When I asked him, so who was going on a trip with him? So I said to him, and those text messages was posted in Pharaoh's Instagram.
Yeah.
We got to argue. I said, so is Asia going to be there? Why do you keep asking me about her? She's not going to be anywhere. She's still in Ecuador. But now the truth comes out and all the pictures are being shown with them in Miami, you know?
Oh, wow.
So that's abusing me because you're trying to make you upset because I didn't believe you.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask myself this question because somebody who's listening, somebody that's watching, they're sitting there asking this question. So why did she wait until he left her? Just, let me say, quote unquote, left her
right.
in order to tell us now. My response to that, once the police got involved and all the questions started coming out and all the incidents and different things like that, I wouldn't say that it was out of my hand. I'm never going to say that anything is ever out of my hand. But when I finally just stepped away out of the whole situation, here it is again, with a brace on your arm, So I said, it's just time. I'm so done.
Right.
Drop clothes off. And at that time, the police had already been called. It wasn't, they're missing a timeline, and not that I owe it to them, but it was a timeline of things that happened, and things that was already in the works. So it wasn't as if, he's gone now, and I'm about to tell everything, and I'm about to, and here it is. I'm going to call the police on him. Anybody that knows it's a time frame, things take time. He wasn't around here shooting anyone, and I hate to say sometimes the system, they don't open that. So here it is. You have to meet with people. You have to wait. You have to file a police report because he's no longer on the scene. So there was a steps that went into place.
Right. Now, those were the only times where he got physical with you. This is not something that was going on before, and just because you were married and you wanted to save your marriage, you weren't the type to sit there and take abuse.
No. This was not happening. This is all new.
How has that affected you, Shamik? Like, I know you're a strong woman. Like, you have your life in order, but it's like, did that take you to a point in your life where you were like, oh my God, I'm at my lowest right now. Like, somebody just put their hands on me. Like, did you really get, how did you deal with that within yourself after the abuse happened?
Honestly, I think I can't even really say that I dealt with it. Now that you're saying it like that, I can't really say that I dealt with it.
Okay.
I think I just kept moving. And it's bad to say, I think that I just kept moving. I would never say that I would never say that it really made me feel like I was at my lowest, but I would say that I was really angry with myself. I was beyond angry with myself because I knew better.
Good. Now listen, I had to delay the third part because I found some tea that I know I needed to talk to you about. Valencia Esther Queen. Do you know who this person is? Because I was going through YouTube and I happened to come across a video. Shout out to Meshach Black. I just felt so honored to be scrolling through YouTube and seeing somebody talking about my work. So he put on a video pretty much discussing the details of the first interview that we did. And I read through the comments because I'm on it and I'm nosy. And I saw a comment from someone named Valencia Esther Queen. Now, she says that she actually went to one of Yada's retreats, and she said that you both had lies that you were all telling, and she just went on in the comments about how she was there and she kind of didn't feel as much positivity as that was put out there. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, you have the messages that Valencia sent me back on June 5th.
Yeah, recently, right?
right, recently. So Valencia, what is it now, June 28th? And now she just comments on something yesterday. I think she must need some excitement to her page or something like that, because yes, I did meet Valencia at the retreat in Florida along with other folks. But Valencia, I didn't rock with her I wasn't there for that. So therefore, no, it was very few times that I was actually in their group setting.
Oh.
So forth, I was more on the house. Yes, I thanked her for the compliment on the food. I know the food was the bomb, Valencia, because I'm the bomb. And that's the only conversation that you and I specifically had. We ran to the store to grab some candles, but nobody really vibed with you at that retreat. Come to think about it, once they thought that you was an agent, expect, and you know this. And no, I didn't want to take you to the airport because I wasn't vibing with you. And that's why I said roll in the car with us, so I wouldn't have to speak to you.
Well,
so you caught all of that. So for you to reach out on June 5th with so much positivity, when you and I never had a real conversation, it was nothing for me to say to any of you after retreat because I wasn't there for that. Yada did. I can honestly say that Yada did. You know, he was a little abrasive with her because she came to passing out her books and different things.
Not passing out her books at the retreat.
Yeah, passing out her books, but again, I wasn't in their companies like that because I wasn't there for that. Again, I was just assistant. I just, assisted him with that event that he was having. So no, nobody was even rocking with Valencia. Nobody wanted to be bothered with Valencia. And if anyone that's listening that's been to that retreat, they know for a fact they had some group form going on Facebook. They even blocked her off of it as soon as they got back home.
Wow. Okay, yeah, because I'm reading it now, and she says that you can play with deception, but you don't like to be deceived. That's like playing in fire and not expecting for it to burn you. I don't know if she's throwing shade or I don't know what her deal is, but she's just very. It was like 3 paragraphs.
And I'm not a lot of people in, I hate to say, but there's some truth in that part of what she's saying. What else did I expect if I knew this is what he was doing? So, I mean, I can take it. In all honesty, she's right in that aspect. What did I expect? But if she's lying at as far as me lying to her or to anyone there, or even carrying on a conversation as such with her, because she can't say that she and I mostly even said 20 words to one another unless she was just constantly getting on everyone's nerves, asking for more food or this, that, and the other.
Not asking for more food.
No one rocked with her. I mean, that wholeheartedly, no one rocked with her at that retreat. So maybe she might want, I don't know, maybe she might want some likes, followers, and shares coming to her page and pass out some more books or something. I can't say.
Wow, yeah, because I gave her an opportunity. I wrote back and I told her, I said, listen, I'd love to get answers to these alleged lies for this part of the interview. She added me on Facebook previously, so I just wanted to put it out there that if she had questions or things that she wanted resolved, that she should contact me, and she never did. So I'm so glad that you had an opportunity to clear this up and let me know what the real deal was.
Again, to the dates on the messages from June 5th when she messaged to me. She wasn't getting any more responses from me. I mean, there's nothing left for me to say to her. I just did tell her what I felt. I said, oh, it's funny because I saw some inboxes. And I could have been mixed, but it was so long ago that I saw the inboxes. So she perceived, no, it wasn't this, that, and that. So I was like, okay, what's so wrong? Well, timidly, that was it. I dead the conversation. At this point, she's still taking pictures of her computer screen. So it's still June 5th, and I didn't respond to her. She friends you on Facebook, and here it is, June 27th. Yesterday, she responds to something on someone else's page where she had direct contact with you.
Wow.
Looking for attention or some type of following to her page, her website.
Yeah.
I mean, you contacted me before.
All right. Well, that clears that up. Valencia, get your life in order. Stop trying to look for tea and look for attention. Now, okay, so I gotta ask you about this, Shamik, because this popped up on my timeline. This popped up on my feed. Your girl Aja is now pumping up a ring on her ring finger, a real bling bling diamond ring, talking about that she said yes to Yada and she's stunting with her yaddy. So, what? Girl, what is the deal with this? I don't understand how she could be saying yes and you haven't even clearly cut the paperwork hasn't even been finalized for the divorce. So, can you give your point and your tea on that?
No, I don't have tea on that. I know we're so legally married.
Ooh.
I know. Stop, Lauren. Last night. But it's confusing. I thought that she was already the wife, but just think yes, and she's coming to us. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know. It's not for me to keep up with her. Keep up with the Yadi. I don't know.
Yeah, the Yada Deans. You heard the little one that looked like Dave Chappelle? She said, we are Yada Deans here in a video. Girl, I almost fell out. I said, not.
So you hear how she mispronounced words. I think you all need to go work under the vocabulary.
Yeah.
You learn the difference when you use your. You know?
Right? For real. They don't understand. They just slow. And I just have to call it that. Yada, you see, now I see why they in it, Shamik, because they seem like some girls that never had nothing, because they getting excited over sandals out of MCM. So one of them...
But that's on the ring, but I'm not impressed because Yada, I mean, actually, this was my second ring that I got from Yada. Yada bought me a ring a couple of months into when we were dating. But actually, so if they're going to get married, she'll be number 4. Not impressed. So Yada buys rings. I'm not too impressed with that.
Oh, okay.
Just let's see if he's going to find the papers.
Right.
Then I'll be impressed.
Right.
Number 4.
Ooh.
Yada first, 4th time marrying someone.
Oh, he's one of those. Okay. That's how he likes to give it up. Just going around giving out rings. And you see her baby teeth girl, when she smiled, when I see them gums, I said, oh Lord, she is too excited about this. But I just had to call out, girl, because the one with the dress with 7 children, I guess her birthday just passed, and Yada, you know, I've seen videos where he sent your daughter to the store to pick up bags and things like that. So sweet. I guess he's doing that now for the concubine. So the one with the dress birthday came up, and he was, Aja was like making a video of her walking into the store. Now, mind you, girl, it was like a box within a box within a box within a box. And when she got to the bottom of the box, girl, it was a pair of sandals. MCM sandals. I don't understand. Now I see why they in the group, because they getting gifts and going to dinner. That's why.
That was corny, so no one can ever say that they see me. I was not the video girl, the camera girl, or anything ever. That video that I did with my daughter going into MCM, it was Valentine's Day, so therefore that's why I did that video for him, because he was out of the country when he actually ordered the stuff for her.
Oh.
Right. So, of course, you know, hindsight, he posted it, but that video was just for him, you know, because he purchased her. He had a big surprise waiting on her when we got to the store. Actually, I was pushing it, Ashe, whatever her name is with the kids.
Yeah.
I would be out ignoring with Yada, taking damn sandals and just toss it back at him. That was a weak gesture, first off. That was a weak gesture.
Girl, they were smiling like...
One gets Gucci, the other gets rainbow clothing.
Yeah.
Another one gets MCM sandals. Come on, boy, you keep up and you see them all the same, boy.
Oh yeah. And then Dave Chappelle got a canvas with paintbrushes and stuff.
Right, but guess what those canvases are for? You better get in there and work and earn some type of money in order to stay up in there.
Oh, so to be a Yada Den.
Right, Yada Den. You gotta work and give them that paycheck. Wasn't that part of the Free Women's Living Program? You gotta work and get your money and it goes into a pot.
Yep. Crazy. A hot mess. Now, okay, so we're done with that. I just wanted to mention what I've seen recently, because I know that those were new things that just happened, so I wanted to touch on them so people wouldn't see that and then hear our interview and be like, oh, well, they didn't even mention what the recent stuff was. So I'm glad you touched on those topics. Now, you know what I want to go into, Shamik? I saw a photo. I know you mentioned how Yada hasn't really truly cured anyone, because he's recently been putting up the before and afters of himself, the before and afters of his mom when he was in the military and things like that. I have those photos that I'm going to show here. What do you think about that? Like, is that a way of him luring people in to think that he's cured someone?
Of course, that's the business that he's in. The first picture in the little brown or whatever was many years ago. He was actually like at a boarding type military type school. He was actually a teenager. The other picture when he had on the crown that you don't like.
Oh.
When he had on the crown that you don't like. That picture was taken in 2016 when he saw his mom. That was his first time seeing his mom in years. So.
Oh, wait, hold up, Shanice. So that wasn't like a mother-son relationship that was ongoing? Like, you know, like I'm going to check my mom's this weekend. That was kind of like a random mad years in between, I haven't seen you type of visit?
Right, so in the 7 years that I've known him, let me tell you, that was his first time in 2016 going to go see her in some years. In many years, that was his first time going to go see her. He went to go see her again last year, I said last year, July, right before he left to go to Ecuador. And most recently, just, what was it, like Memorial Day weekend when he had the single with for going down there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So within 7 years, she's only seen her within 3 years. And mind you, Virginia, Georgia, do the math.
Wow. Okay, now this is coming from King Yada, who be preaching King, take care of the queens, but we waiting on you to go see your mama. But
no, go see his mother and take care of his mother. She's ill. She has cancer. You need to, you out here telling people that you're curing everyone and you're doing this and you have the magical cure for everyone. Cure her. She's still working 2 jobs, taking care of herself. Come on, y'all, to do better.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So, he hasn't ever actually specifically cured anyone, because I saw in the messages between, I don't want to bring her back up again, but I have to because of the messages, Valencia, that she was looking to be cured for something, and it seemed like his response was always, do you have the money? Are you ready to order? Like, it was kind of like something he was just worried about the money.
No, I didn't get that from Valencia. Valencia clearly stated she didn't come, but she didn't need healing from anything. She just was, she just felt that he was abrasive. He has little man syndrome, and Valencia has a strong personality and has her own, I would say, healing by motivational thing going on for brothers and this and that. So I don't think she was just taking the bait. She
right.
She was bowing down like the people that was there that were broken, that needed help or, any type of guidance. Again, she was passing out her own books.
Okay.
She was passing out her own books out there. So.
Nice. Oh, okay, girlfriend.
She came with a kind of take charge type thing, and, no, that wasn't going to work.
Oh, wow. Now, okay, so let me just say this. I've seen y'all just trying to promote his new website. Aja, I know he putting y'all 3 little elves to work for him to do these videos. Let me explain something to y'all. I know y'all trying y'all hardest to be like Miss Lauren and put videos together, but tell Yada to give y'all a little money for the software. You gotta pay to have the software that I have to put videos together like I put them together, okay? 3 little L's. You want some professional shit done, do it right. Pay for some shit. Your videos look like you did them on a Motorola Nokia from 1999, okay? Cut it out. You're not me, you won't be me. You can keep watching my page. How you blocked me and you watching my page at the same time? I just had to get that out because y'all so damn corny. But anyway, Shamik, now I want to go into, so we talked about the herbs and everything, but I just want to make sure that you got out everything that you wanted to say, because at the end of the day, I don't want people to look at you, Shamik, and be like, oh, she came out here to bash him, because we had some really good tea. Don't get me wrong, ladies. We laughed. We had some good tea. We talked about the lace front. We made jokes and all of that, but this right here is serious business. So what I really want you to do, Shamik, at this point is just let out how you want to let out your last words to the people.
Well, Ms. Lauren, I would like to honestly, humbly apologize to the people for any role that I played in this. Well, let me not say any role. I'll just say my part that I played in this.
Right.
I'm taking ownership for my part that I played in this. Respecting my husband, just trying to follow my husband's dream, and any role that I played, I humbly apologize. Okay. What I will say is that I know the question again is still being asked, why'd you come out now? Again, the assault in front of my daughter, and with her standing there looking, that, I guess, knocked some sense into me, and it made me realize, like, this dude is not shit. It has nothing to do with anything that was going on, because prior to, again, I found text messages from between him and Asia since, like, the second week of April.
Wow.
That would have come out. Right. And he still was in the house, so it wasn't even about that. But again, it was about the assault that happened in front of her, and I have to set an example and say, hey, get away from it. Leave it alone. This isn't healthy.
Yeah, wow.
He's going to kill you or I'm going to kill him.
Ooh.
He's going to have his version, of course, and this is my version.
Yeah.
When you sit on that fence, you're sitting on that fence because you can't make a decision in your weight. No, let me just push you over. And when I caught him in a situation that he could be out and would not have to return, here you go, baby. There's your item. I'm done. Please don't return.
Wow.
So I would, a whole lot of legal things came out of this. It's a long process. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It's a lot.
Yeah. It's
a lot that came along with this. It's a lot just keeping up the, some days when you're upset or you feeling a certain kind of way, you just still have to, when you're out in public, I'm just glad to be able to be free and be me again.
Good. I'm glad for you, girl.
Feeling. It's just not the constant stress of the packages getting this, that. And again, once I started realizing that, it just turned more into just a money thing, and that people, and I'd say this, actually the people, if it was just quick weight loss or something like that, changing habits, okay, I see your hustle. So once I actually started talking to people and realizing, and again, that one particular woman stuck in my head when she was having major complications. No, this isn't for me. This is all about money figures.
Wow.
And that right there, it was an eye-opening experience. Domestic violence comes in all forms, and I'm not telling anyone that they don't know. I can only say what I went through. Domestic violence comes in all forms. Either it's mental, physical, it's a whole lot of ways that it can come. But this is the way that it came to me, mentally and physically.
Yeah.
And again, I would put this on my own. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. What I would say to the police, what I would say to the Yadadines over there.
Not the Yadadines.
To the Yadadines, because it's all of them. I don't have ill will towards the woman. Again, they didn't owe me anything. My husband used to owe me something. I wish that with all of them the best of luck. I don't wish. I'll be lying if I say I wouldn't wish him harm and Yada, but Yada would definitely wish this coming to him. Point blank period. There's no way around it. There's nowhere around it. He's going to get exactly what's coming to him.
Right. Wow. I just think it's totally like, I could see right through it, Shamik, and that's what makes me so upset about it. And I'm just glad you were strong enough to just talk about it and let it out. And we had fun, we laughed, but for the most part, I'm just glad you were able to give the 100, the real talk about it, because at the end of the day, girl, they out there clowning, and they are out there taking advantage of black people and taking advantage of the neediness that people have to be a part of something and to believe in something. And that's sad, because I've been there in my life where it's like, dang, I want to know more about this, or I want to know more about that. And I believed in Yada, and I believed, like, I prayed to him, but I follow his page, and I used to tell my friends, like, look y'all, look at this dude right here, like, look, they bought a mountain, like, look, he got the village, he's doing such good things. And come to find out, it's all a front just for his benefit, and things like that make me cringe, and things like that just make me feel so disgusted that I even looked upon you as a leader or someone conscious.
Absolutely. And my biggest fear really is what's going to happen to the females that's actually believing in the Free Women Living program. Or even the people that still believe in him, that he can cure someone.
Right.
I've seen both sides of it and know that he's not curing anyone. No one can come forward yet and say that they've been cured of anything. It's not going to happen. And of course, the rebuttal was going to be, nobody's going to come forward saying that, that they had X, Y, Z. Of course not.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But again, broken females that's going to move into this house just to basically support your way of wanting to live, them having to work and give you this check. It's a pole, and it just makes me cringe. It just makes me look like, be glad I got the bullet. Like, but then this is someone that I was actually associated with. It's a lot to process, a lot I have to deal with.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm never a victim. I'm a victimless, and I'm going to always want to succeed.
Right. I know that's right, girl. You good. And we're definitely going to catch back up and do a recap or something. And we're going to be following the case still, because we all know Yada is still wanted. Yada still has a warrant out, and for the assault that he did on you, because at the end of the day, abuse is never okay. And there needs to be some justice in that case. So we will be following up on that as well.
Much respect, Miss Lauren, I appreciate you.
Yes, my love. So that wraps it up, y'all. I love you so much. Thank you, everybody that supports me, Miss Lauren Radio. Like, share, and subscribe, like I always say. And y'all know my motive. Y'all know my heart in all of this. And I just want to thank everybody for supporting me.